Hey guys, I don't know whether that cut off again. I think it cut off. I wasn't getting a lot of your questions, so I don't know if anybody's going to join this again, but I didn't want to just leave you all and think that I just cut you off. A lot of the comments weren't showing, and I, uh, I don't know what happened. So let's just see if anybody else joins. I think everybody's gone. I think everybody's gone. Everybody's had enough of geography now. There's nobody here. I'm talking to myself. So maybe that's fine. That's fine. Oh, two people. So yeah, I don't. Who are you? Are you from my school? I think it just cut off. It wasn't showing any more comments. I am back. I'm back. It just went off and none of the comments were showing. And then apparently people were asking about global circulation and stuff, and I don't know I don't know what happened. I really don't know what happened. So we'll just have a look. I'm seeing a lot of hearts now. You see, I think there's a lot of hearts. Oh, thank you, KS. That means a lot to me. So a few marks from a 9. What would be your go-to structure? 8 marker, 3 paragraphs with appeal. Yeah, definitely. KS, yeah. If you're just a few marks from a 9, just I would suggest just making sure you've got ongoing assessments. So each of your points, make sure when you make a point or you make a factor, you go back to the question and you tell the examiner the significance of that. I'd also just suggest that with your explain questions, if it's for a 3 marker, make sure that you explain really well, okay? A really extended explanation so you get the 3 marks. And just you'll be okay. You'll pick up marks on paper 2 and paper 3. Okay, so there's only a few of us. There was over 100 before, and there's like 6 people. My students are done, okay? My students are absolutely done. How many case studies do you need to know? Like I said before, the case studies for hazards are Bangladesh and the USA for hurricanes, if that's what you've done. Haiti and Japan for earthquakes. In topic 2, you've got India and Mumbai, and you've got top down and bottom up, the Sardar Sarovar Dam and the biogas. That's what we did. And in part 3, you've got Mumbai. So they're your case studies. Okay. So like I said, case studies in paper 1, there's kind of 2 in each one really, but the first section is you could be asked hurricanes or tectonics. Let me just think, KS, what else I would say. Don't spend too much time on your maths questions if you're not that good at maths. I'm not. Go on and make sure you get your 8 markers done. Keep an eye on the time and do not run out of time. If you feel like you'll run out of time, bullet point your answers, because you won't lose an awful lot of marks and you'll gain more marks than you lose. So just bullet point the answers. Even if you don't put a little bullet point, just write it. Okay. You had Dalma, A-level geography paper. How did you find it? My students thought it was okay. They thought the longer questions were okay, apart from there was an 8 marker on phytoplankton, which they didn't really like. But apart from that, they thought it was okay. It was transboundary water, wasn't it? So that was quite good. Miss, what would you recommend doing the 8 mark? You know what? I wouldn't, but when you get to section C, perhaps do that 8 marker first. And remember, it's an hour and a half, so it's 30 minutes, 30 minutes, 30 minutes. So please stick to the time. Don't run out. Okay. Mean and median, I know. Everybody was really happy. Mean and median, we all thought it was going to be chi-squared or something, but it wasn't. It was that. Yeah, you can write in bullet points. Absolutely. Absolutely. I mean, I don't mean in general. I wouldn't write in bullet points in general, but if it's a 4 marker, just whack your ideas down. Do you know what I mean? There's no kind of like marks for structure. But if it's a 4 marker, it's going to be explain 2 factors. If it's a 3 marker, it's explain 1 factor, but it's an extended explanation. So fill up a little bit more, say, and then this leads to, because. So use your kind of like your connectors to make sure that you've talked about a lot more than you would with a 2 marker, if you see what I mean. Yeah, they were very nice. The maths questions were lovely. Sid, you can get, what I say to my students is, you can get 30% of this paper wrong and you can still come out with a 7. All right, so keep the faith. Yeah, bullet points. Kaya said managed to pick up a few in a 4 marker, my February mark, when you ran out of time. Exactly. Try not to run out of time, but and don't spend too long on the 4 and 2 markers, but just remember it's more or less like 1.2 marks a minute or something like that. Will our marks get cut off? Yes, if you don't write in peel paragraphs. Only for the one that's got the spag. The middle 8 marker for development dynamics has got 4 for spag, so possibly, but the other ones haven't got any spag marks. So don't worry. I love the paper, the A-level paper as well. And I was saying to my students, skip the maths questions as well. I said, just forget about it. Structure of an 8 marker, we just said before. The structure of an 8 marker is read the question and it will give you kind of 2 sides to do. So it'll say advantages or disadvantages, or assess the management strategies, or assess top down, or assess sustainability. So you have to say where it has worked and where it hasn't worked, but you have to make an assessment. And I would start it with, in my opinion, there are more advantages than disadvantages. In my opinion, Vision Mumbai has got more, more negative qualities than positive qualities, something like that. It does depend on the question. But what you're not supposed to do is just explain Vision Mumbai. Let's say you get it on strategies in a city. Don't just tell me what Vision Mumbai is, because that's explain Vision Mumbai. The question will say assess Vision Mumbai. So you will say, in my opinion, Vision Mumbai did not work, okay, overall, or Vision Mumbai I feel did work, but not for everybody. So you have to be making those assessment statements. You have to do that. I cannot state enough that if you do not do that, you'll get 4 out of 8. Regardless of how amazing your facts and figures are, you'll get 4 out of 8. So you have to assess. Okay. Topic 2 and 3 overlap, and not really. The thing is, it's India as what topic 2 is. Why do some countries get rich and why do some countries not get rich? So you've got India as getting rich, Malawi is not getting rich. Topic 3 is about cities. It's what's the problem? Why do cities grow and what are the problems in cities? So I don't think there's much overlap there, if I'm honest. Don't be scared for geography. All the best for everybody. Can you post a link to the notes you made? Cara, there isn't a link to the notes that I made. I don't have a Google account, if you see what I mean. But in my other video, if that's what you're talking about, or I'm talking about notes, I made a little video just before. It was only a few seconds long, and you can kind of maybe screenshot it and have a look at it. How vital is it to learn all the terminology? It's the day before the exam. I would be looking at my case studies. I would make sure that you know what top down, bottom up, intermediate technology is, that kind of thing. Can you get a 9 if you don't do well on this paper? You'll maybe get an 8. Okay, I'm not going to lie to you. You can get 30, and a 9 is what's a 9? 82%. Roughly, it was last year, the grade boundaries were quite high. So you need to get a decent mark in this paper. But paper 2 has got the field work on, and I'll be doing another video on that. And then paper 3 is the easy paper. So you can really pick marks up on that. So if you do lose a little bit of marks, a 6 is 61, a 6 is 61, 62, a 7 is 68, and something like that, isn't it? Although they changed the grade boundaries last year. So 82 was the 9, and then 75 was, so it's about 60, it's around 60. Anyway, let's say you get a 70, 70% on this paper is pretty good. KS, I really hope to God that the grade boundaries don't go up anymore, because they went up last year by 3%, didn't they? And it made a massive difference with my results, to be honest. So I've done a huge more amount of work with my students this year. Any more questions? You've got this. Yeah, you've got it. You've got it. Just write. Do not leave anything out. And if you're not sure of facts and figures, make it up. They can't negatively mark you. You can't be marked down. Okay, so I think that we're all done. I think everybody else has gone off to bed now. I'm going to go and eat some protein because I've just got back from the gym. So well done. And please make a comment tomorrow. Please comment on how the paper went because I really like to know how you got on. If anything that I've done was helpful. And I'll be back for paper 2 and 3. Okay, so good luck, guys. I really, really will be thinking about you tomorrow afternoon. I really will. And I hope it all goes really, really well. All right, you're absolutely welcome. You're absolutely welcome. Okay. Yes, yes, KS, you can do it. You can do it. You can do it. I've got a lot of things for the field work. Actually, I've got a lot of positive things for the field work and paper 3 as well. So tune into those and we'll just keep clocking up those marks. So well done. And good luck tomorrow, but you don't need it because it looks like you've got it anyway. Right, I'll see you later, guys. Bye.